Let's be real. No one wants to be the fat kid. As a 19-year-old girl standing 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighing in at a full 235 pounds, I knew just how horrible it felt to have that well-deserved label. 1 year later, I sit before you 75 pounds lighter, which could be equated to the weight of the average 10-year-old. I couldn't cross my legs. I couldn't turn my head more than 20 degrees in either direction, and I could crush an entire large Rogi's pizza in a matter of minutes. I drank 8 Diet Cokes a day, and the Plex may as well have been Dante's Inferno. Accompanying my unhealthy bodily state were deep, troubled emotions. For anyone here that has ever experienced depression or anxiety, you know what it is like to feel helpless. The silver lining to feeling so low is that when you eventually hit rock bottom, there's no direction to go but up. The turn of 2013 to 2014 served as my page turner for a life change. My winter final season had been tough. So tough that I didn't think I'd be able to return to school for spring semester. My grades were tanking. My familial and social relationships were hanging by threads. And my health was dwindling quickly. It honestly felt like I had nothing going for me. And this lack of purpose made it near impossible for me to get out of bed in the mornings. I flirted with ideas of suicide because I felt like my life was nothing but a burden to others. I knew that if I was going to continue living, I needed to make big changes to my ways of life. These big changes, however, started with baby steps. I first started with the decision to return to school for spring semester, and I figured the next necessary change to my inner life would start with the foods I was putting into my mouth. It probably does not come as a surprise that my dietary choices had a direct correlation with my physical state. But what was more surprising to me were the changes in my mental and emotional states. Within a month, I had dropped 20 pounds by making simple changes, like drinking 8 cups of water a day. I just began carrying my water bottle around with me, and I filled it every time it was empty. It was really easy. Once I had set the ball in motion, every bit of self-care seeded a new sense of self-worth inside of me. My energy levels began making such tremendous jumps that I actually had too much energy. And this triggered my decision to begin working out. At first, I couldn't even run a full mile. But with the consistent choice to move my body for 20 minutes every day, I built my workout regime gradually until this past spring break when I successfully ran a full 6 miles without stopping. Working out is now one of the highlights of my day, and I sometimes feel groggy without it. It is no exaggeration to say that I am a new person. It is wrong to say, however, that things are just falling into place, because I am the creator of my happiness, and I have laid the proper groundwork for a new, balanced life. All of these life changes were within my control. My relationship with my family now brings joy to my life. My social circles at Boston College have both expanded and strengthened. My grades and my interest in school have risen significantly, and my outlook on the future has flipped entirely. Looking back on my darker days, I wish I could have assured myself that my life was valuable and that there was hope for me. For anyone here that feels as helpless as I did, if there is a will, there is a way. Life is beautiful, and we should not take our time on earth for granted. Just get out there and get moving, and be mindful of the foods you put into your body. There's no trick to weight loss or weight gain. Just take small steps a day at a time, and you will set the framework to sustain healthy behaviors for the rest of your lives. Thank you.